illusory feather robe refreshed. Ah, Taoist, I'll ask, you answer, you've already seen my methods, don't try anything funny. What should be known and what shouldn't, haven't you already figured everything out, young Master Xie? Why bother asking more? Zhou Yanping already died by your hand, and Venerable Qingjing's death likely has something to do with you as well, but what you couldn't learn from the two of them, you absolutely won't learn from me either. I will never betray my true self, you might as well strike me down with your sword. What nonsense are you guessing? Who said anything about making you betray your so-called true self? Zhou Yanping and Qingjing died because they provoked me first. If someone picks a fight with me, I will kill them. What? But you, Taoist, we don't share any deep enmity. I have no interest in the petty games going on behind your group. The only reason I sought you out is because of Yuanxing. Yuanxing sabotaged some of my plans and has been relentlessly chasing me down. If I don't kill him, I won't find peace. I see. But if that's the case, what does that have to do with me? Yuanxing's recent advancement, there's something off about it, right? If my guess is correct, it has to do with Xie Yan. Or more likely, Xie Yan was the one who gave him the method. Tell me the secret of that method. My goal is only to eliminate Yuanxing. I'll let you live. Young Master Xie, now that I've learned your secret, do you really dare let me live? I dared to expose my identity in front of you. Do you really think I care? Of course, I know you won't believe me, so I want both of us to swear a heart demon oath. Neither I nor my clone can plant a will imprint on someone at the 5th layer of the innate realm. If I want to pry something from his mouth, I'll have to find another way. I'll swear not to harm you, nor to allow any of my allies to do you harm. If I break this oath, may my meridians shatter, cultivation collapse, spirit perish, and I fall into the Avicii hell forever with no hope of reincarnation. You, in turn, must swear to tell me everything about Yuanxing's advancement, truthfully and in full. If you lie or conceal anything, you'll suffer the same fate. Swear or die, your choice. What a vicious oath, involving the spirit. If I lie, I won't just die, I might even drag down my true self. But the secret of Yuanxing's advancement is already set in stone. Trading it for my life, my true self shouldn't blame me. Fine, I accept the terms. Phew, it's settled. This guy isn't like Gui. Gui may be suspicious, but at least I can trust him when it comes to taking down Yuanxing. But this guy, without a heart demon oath, I wouldn't trust a single punctuation mark in his sentences. 20 breaths later. As young Master Xie suspected, Sect Master Yuan's recent advancement does indeed have a problem. His current realm would be called Fire God in a certain world beyond this domain, roughly equivalent to the 7th layer of the innate realm in this world. He relied on a fire god divinity his true self obtained from outside this realm, along with a divine ascension ritual from that world used to extract and harness a god's power. Divinity. That Xie Yan Beepstart actually got his hands on something like that. The 4 gentlemen face mask, the time wheel grotto heaven. Xie Yan must have some mysterious civilization backing him from beyond the stars. As for the divine spark, if you want an explanation. No need to explain, I know more than you, just tell me the specifics of the deification ritual. Compared to the cultivation methods of this world, the deification ritual is vastly different. My lord only has a theoretical grasp of it, even the eternal heavens know about divine sparks. As expected, they must also have people involved in worlds beyond this one. The ritual requires the aspiring deity to proactively initiate an event, and during that event, maintain as much attention and focus from others as possible. Sect Master Yuan has already tried many times, including wiping out Chongling Dao. Unfortunately, for some unknown reason, he always fell just short of refining the divine spark. So that's the reason Yuanxing kept showing off in public recently. It was all for this deification ritual. It wasn't until this time, when he invited numerous powerful figures from the Han Dynasty's demonic sects to witness his so-called advancement, that he finally succeeded. The first phenomenon during the advancement ceremony was actually a fake created by Sect Master Yuan himself, just to convince others he had truly reached innate realm's 7th layer. Of course, This wasn't too important. I believe some of the attending sect masters likely had suspicions, but since it was Yuan's stage, no one could outshine him, and that alone fulfilled the ritual's requirements. The second phenomenon, however, was real. It signaled the completion of the deification ritual and his true ascension through the successful digestion of the fire god divine spark, his union with the Tao. Using such a method from beyond the world to unify with the Tao results in the lowest grade path. That's why Sect Master Yuan was initially uninterested in this plan. It was quite surprising to me that he ended up going with it. Seems Yuan Xing intended to use his own body as a test subject for Ji Jinye's method, and then use Yan Elder's body to explore Xinhua Sect's unique path to the innate seventh layer. Ji Jinye and his lot are probably still in the dark about that, but why didn't Yuan just reverse the process? Aside from the event, the deification ritual has two other key components, the divine spark and the ritual diagram. The divine spark had already been fused into Yuan Xing's body long ago, and the ritual diagram, the very foundation of the entire deification ritual, was engraved on his body. Both crucial elements were with Yuan Xing, so what were you doing during the advancement ceremony? Dancing around like a shaman? I thought you were the one conducting the deification ritual. I was conducting it, yes, but in the grand scheme of the ritual, my role wasn't particularly critical. Anyone knowledgeable could have done it. So basically, killing you wouldn't matter. Yuan Xing could just get someone else to conduct the ritual. That's exactly right. Then show me the ritual diagram first, and explain the principles of the deification ritual in detail. I shall begin at once. Half an hour later. Young Master Xie, I've now told you everything I know about the deification ritual. However, at this point, there's no way to reverse the ritual anymore. Sect Master Yuan has already ascended to godhood, even if you know the secrets of the ritual. It's useless. If you want to kill him, young Master Xie, I'm afraid you'll have to rely on the innate seventh layer of the eternal heavens. Don't tell me. Young Master Xie plans to replicate Yuan Xing's path and use the deification ritual to ascend as well? Oh? Are you saying you have a divine spark? No, not at all. Even I no longer have one. Then why the hell are you talking nonsense? This is getting troublesome. Even if I blow the whole deification ritual thing wide open when I return to reality, it won't change much. Whether others believe it or not is secondary. The key is that the trigger condition is too easy for Yuan Xing. Without a so-called advancement ceremony, he could just pull off some other huge stunt elsewhere. If it fails, no big deal. He just changes the plan and tries again. Unless Yuan Xing is killed or completely imprisoned, there's no way to stop his deification. I've learned everything I needed. Thank you for your cooperation, Taoist. However, did you really think I'd let you go? Finger of flowery swords, wilting of 100 blossoms. You're one of the main culprits behind today's catastrophe. Zhou Yanping and Qingjing both carried fragments of a system fragment. This guy likely does too. Let's test if life simulation can harvest it. Humph, quick to swear an oath. But I've got the finger of nirvana, hee. Beep it, even with all this lifespan, I still don't have enough for finger of nirvana? Looks like that curse oath was way too deadly, though my original intent was just to make Shishu trust me. I had even planned to go back and fight the Yan Elder version of Yuan Xing, just to test his capabilities. Host death detected, life simulation ended, host consciousness returning to baseline reality.